Galaxy Note 10 Plus, an amazing device. Let's talk about this black beast and let's see what I like and what I don't like. Also, I will show you some interesting features on it, and I promise to upload separate videos for every feature on this device, because I will have to make probably 2 3 4 5 hours of video only here to show you everything, because I like to show in details and I like to show it very well to be able to see what you get on this device. So more tutorials on the way for this video. My last experience after a few days with this device. Let's see what I like and what I don't like. I have this device for a few days, as you can know, and this is a video in which I want to explain you what features will you get on this smartphone, how is the battery, the hardware, the screen, everything on it. I don't know with what to start, honestly, because you get all kind of features on this device. I believe is the most powerful and the most full of features and options device on the market. As you can know, this is the S Pen, and you have this year new features on it because it is connected via Bluetooth to your device, as you can know, and you have this media air actions. As you can see, if you press in this moment, I have the media player opened, and if you press a single click on this button, you will play pause like this. Okay, double click, play next track. If you want to use gestures, something like this, you have volume up, volume down, previous, next, and also you can use these gestures in camera and in all kind of applications that are enabled for this feature. Okay, very interesting, and why it's so unique, the Galaxy Note, because of this S Pen. You have all kind of features here. For example, when you extract the S Pen, you have this create note, view notes, smart select. Basically, you can you will take a screenshot and you can edit it. Let me show you a screen. Right in this moment we have the screenshot. You can select any color to use it on the screen. You can select a various use of tools, and also you can select the thickness of your lines on the screen, and you can crop it like this. Okay, next one, because I don't want to make a super long video. As I said, this device has 1000 features, 1001. You have the smart select feature. You can use a tool to select a part of the screen. For example, if you want to extract this icon, something like this, if you want to edit back, and so on this card, let's go back. You can extract text. Let me show you again. You can create a GIF animation or GIF, whatever you want to call it. Let's take this one again. You can extract text, for example, extracted text, YouTube. Very handy. It depends what you want to make with this device. What other features do we have here? Live messages, I believe you know them. This year live messages are enhanced because you can use a longer drawing on your device. As you can see here, you have the time here. You can select whatever color you want, and you can write hello, something like this. This is the creation, and you can share it wherever you want, to someone, and so on. Let's go back. Let's see another feature. Okay, AR Doodle. This is very interesting. I will make a separate video for it, because you will need a face and you can draw everything. And basically, because of this camera, this 3D camera, this TOF camera, you can move around that person, and you can still keep it on the screen, on the image, this draw. Very interesting also. Okay, translate, you can color, glance. We have to open an application first. Let's open Samsung Music, and let's use glance. For example, this is very interesting. In this moment, let's say you have Word opened. You have a text and you have opened in the background. If you put the S Pen here on this small window, basically you have the entire application at your disposal, and you can work in it as long as you have the S Pen next to your screen, close to your screen. As you can see here, if I remove the S Pen, the glance feature will put back the application here. What else can I show it to you? For example, the battery is huge. You will ask, how many hours? Well, I didn't do the test, because it's impossible to me, because I do a lot of video recordings with this device, and whenever it's in standby, basically I will put it to charge, and I won't manage to see how long will reach that battery. But believe me, you won't feel that this device is discharging, because it's huge, and you will always feel that you have battery. For example, after 1 hour and a half of 4K 60 frames per second video recording, you will lose 40% of the battery. That's impressive in my opinion, because don't forget, you will shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, and you will use in 1 hour and a half only 40% of the battery. The battery life on this device will depend in daily usage, on your style. If you play, if you take videos, if you watch movies, if you navigate the internet, it depends, because these are various scenarios. And if you are watching movies, for example, you will have a better battery than if you are shooting 4K at 60 frames per second. Obviously, it will be a huge difference between the screen time in this case if you are watching videos, and in the second case if you are shooting 4K, for example, on your device. It will be a huge difference between the percentage of the battery. Let's go here at the battery. Today I made some video recordings. As you can see here, it still estimates that I will have 7 hours and a half of battery with 39% of battery. Camera, 1 hour and 11 minutes. This is the case what I was talking about. If you shoot videos, in my case at 4K 60 frames per second, you will lose much of the battery. gallery, YouTube music, I believe here aren't all the applications. I don't know how they are refreshed. Anyway, battery usage, screen 3 hours, and I still have the 40% battery. You will say, well, you have 3 hours of screen usage and you lost 60% of the battery. Well, indeed, but don't forget, I have 3 hours of screen usage and I still have 40% of the battery. That means I will still get almost 3 hours, almost 6 hours, 5.5 hours of screen usage in super high performances, because more than 1 hour it's 4K at 60 frames per second video recording. And don't forget, the 4K is super hungry. It will eat the battery alive. Try it on any device and you will see how fast the battery will drain in 4K video recordings, especially at 60 frames per second, and you will be shocked on how hot the phone will get. Well, the Galaxy Note 9 will really burn at 4K 60 frames per second. The metal frame will burn your finger in this area, and the screen and the back, they will be super hot. With the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it's not the case. You will feel it. You will feel some heat around here, also on the back, but this device won't burn your finger here on the frame, or if you put your finger on the screen or on the back. The 7 nanometer processor, it's fantastic. It doesn't produce so much heat, so your device won't get huge temperatures inside. Your battery will be protected, and in this case you will have a lower consumption of your battery. It's a very important aspect. No one on YouTube will explain you these things. They will shoot impressive trees, buildings, I don't know, books, or robots, colors, LEDs, but they won't tell you this aspect. Regarding the 4K 60 frames per second, for example, they won't tell you that the Android has a protection regarding the overheating 4K recordings. The Android won't let you to shoot more than 5 to 7 or 8 minutes. That means 4 gigabytes of per file. It's not a problem. The internal storage and also the micro SD cards will allow you bigger files than 4 gigabytes, but the Android has a protection because they are worried about the batteries. The batteries in any device are a real danger. They can explode anytime from various reasons. They won't admit this. You will find this info in that legal terms that you agree with them at the beginning, but no one will tell you this. So be very careful. You can try it with any device. Just try to record at 4K 60 frames per second, and you will be shocked by how much heat your device will dissipate. Basically, some devices will burn your finger. What can I say? It will be hard to keep your finger here on the Galaxy Note 9, for example, if you are shooting 4K 60 frames per second more than 20 minutes, let's say. So the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it's amazing at this aspect, and that's what I am trying to say. The battery will give you, I believe, more than 7 hours of screen usage if you are watching movies, browsing the internet. Also, another aspect is important: what kind of connection do you use? If you use Wi-Fi or if you use 3G, 4G, still the 5G it's limited. on some devices. So if you're using, for example, 4G and you are in an area where the signal is very low, your device will overboost the power consumption for your antennas so that you can receive a more powerful signal from the towers, and that's why your device will start to feel hot. You'll feel some heat around it on the back. You'll see the battery draining because of the signal. If you have a poor signal on your device, your battery will go down faster. These are important aspects. I know you will ask, show us something else on this device. um, advanced features. You have the S Pen here, you have some actions for air commands. You can unlock your device with S Pen. You have the screen off memo when you extract your S Pen. You have air views, pointer, shortcuts. You can select whatever you want for air commands. These are, for example, floating icons, proximity alert for your S Pen. You can use multiple S Pens, for example, but be careful. If you activate this feature, your battery will go down much faster. It will drain your battery, as you can see here, the notification. Okay, Bigsby Side Key, you can remap it now, as you can see here. Either if you want to use the camera, open Bigsby or another application, when you press it and hold it, you can wake Bigsby, or you can bring the power off menu. Here you have some instructions for how to power off your device, for example. Okay. You can share anything from this device with anyone. Direct share, it's extremely useful, and you have also the support from Samsung. It will allow you, for example, if you don't want to use the Wi-Fi sharing, you can use their cloud, and you can upload for free any file to their cloud, and you can send a link to anyone, so they will be able to download that file. The file will be available a few days on the Samsung servers. Also, you have the game launcher. You have dual messenger. Here you can use two accounts for WhatsApp, for example, Facebook Messenger, or whatever application has this feature activated in it. Basically, the developer will have to activate this feature. If you want, for example, to charge another device, for example, if you have something like this or a smartwatch, just activate the wireless power share, put this on the back, and it's charging at this moment. Very, very handy. For example, for this earbuds, and they are now charging, as you can see. I have some paint here and here. Okay, it's off. Another useful feature is the screen recorder. You can record your screen, your gameplays, for example. It's very handy. You can draw on the screen. This is super handy, in my opinion. If we want to make a short video and to send it to someone, just let's say go to dual messenger and activate this. Use separate contact list, just press this button, and that's it. When we watch the video, we will have this. Ah, okay, I forgot to activate the external microphone for this video recording. No problem. These are the settings for screenshots and screen recorder. You can decide if you want this screenshot toolbar or not. Also, you have some features here: delete shared screenshot and settings. You can choose the sound from you can choose no sound, media sounds, and microphone sound. Also, you can choose the quality: 1080p, 720p, selfie video size, large, medium, small, that area where you will appear from the front camera. Very interesting. The camera is fantastic. A super improved camera in my opinion. Compared with the Galaxy Note 9, this camera it's way better. You will have a lot of features, even this night mode, and it's astonishing. The night mode, it's astonishing. You have all these options: super slow motion, pro mode, food mode, live focus, focus mode, slow motion, live focus. You can choose these effects and night mode. Let me show you something interesting. I will put in fact I will put some samples, a few pictures taken with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and the Note 9 at 5 a.m. It's still dark outside, and you will see the differences. The phone is very responsive, no lag. This is the first Android device that works in this way. It really is impressive. You will ask, what about this area, this punch hole camera here? Well, it's quite beautiful. Buy this device and you will get used with this camera. And if you don't like it, you can you have some settings here. I don't know where I will make another video. You have some settings and you can eliminate this area. Basically it will be a Note 9. You can make this device a Note 9. This part of the screen will go black and you will have the screen from here. If you want to connect it to your laptop, for example, you have that DeX application. It's really amazing, the first DeX that I use, and now you have the USB-C to USB-C. You can connect it to your laptop, very simple, and you can use it. It's really amazing. Everything that you have on this device, it will be on your laptop screen. So every application will work there. You have even the feature to expand every application to full screen on the laptop, so it's really amazing. If you have, for example, a favorite application in which you are watching movies, just connect your cable, the cable that you receive in the package, and that's it. In 2 seconds you have this screen on the laptop, and in the same time you can use this screen. It doesn't affect what's on the laptop. On the laptop it's a different device. Basically this device will be separated. You will have on the laptop one device, here another one. You can do everything you want here and everything you want on the laptop. It won't affect each other. Very interesting. And it's nice because you won't have to carry a device to put it, to insert it. Only your charging cable from your package. That's it. Very simple. And it connects very fast. It's working excellent. I'm really impressed with that DeX. What is my experience until now with this device? I'm really impressed. It's very powerful, a huge beautiful screen, nice and responsive S Pen, impressive camera with a lot of features. And look at this. As I said, it's really impressive. This is the distance. I believe this is the best camera on the market. It doesn't matter what tests you will see on the market. And now you have this this new feature, best shot. If you want to take a picture of these earbuds, for example, your AI will analyze the scene and will tell you that this is the best shot, not this, but this. Again. And all this is possible because of that TOF camera, which will analyze the 3D area and so on. I will make again another video for this, and I will show you how it works and why. I know I said only good things about this device. Well, something not good at this moment. If you put this device on a desk like here, and if we want to type on it, look, this huge problem, because this camera is here and not on the center, your device has this problem. Look, if we want to write something, it's a problem, no? Not such a huge problem after all. What can I say? Well, someone said this camera is taken from Huawei design P series. Well, it's not the case, because this design camera was created by Samsung a few years ago. There are some mid-end smartphones with this design, and after that this camera gained popularity on iPhones, and Apple said, well, it's a new thing designed by us. And after that the Huawei P series appeared with a design like this, almost like this, like on iPhone. And after that Samsung decided, well, why not? We were the first with this design. We were the first with this design, and it will look cool on this, because also we have this new camera here, these new sensors, and I believe this new place for the cameras, it's well also influenced by the internal hardware. I'm pretty sure about it. Well, these are the cameras. I will post more videos with them, and I will show all the features that you will get with this camera. Until now, my experience, it's pretty amazing. I'm super glad with this smartphone, and I am happy that I decided to buy it, because in the showroom, when I tested the first time this smartphone, I said, well, it's so and so, not too much differences from my Galaxy Note 9. Well, there are huge differences between the Note 9 and this device, starting with the hardware, starting with the features and the overall experience. Basically, you have the fingerprint scanner under the screen at this moment. Okay, as you can see, I have the feature. Or if I lose my S Pen, this device will announce me that I don't have the S Pen here, or I forgot it here on the desk. So you have, as I said previously, you have the fingerprint scanner under the screen. In this area, you can unlock your device by putting your finger here. It's a bit slower, I know, than the fingerprint reader on the back of the Galaxy Note 9, but it's much interesting, especially if you have your device on a desk like here. With the Note 9, you have to get your smartphone to put the finger on the back and so on. Here it's natural. Also, you can double tap the screen, you will have the screen wake up, and you can unlock it like this. The fingerprint will go much faster, it will be super fast here if the screen is waked up. It's normal. Basically, now you have the screen off and the fingerprint scanner is still working. Also, the face unlock, it's super fast, but I don't like it because I have to swipe the screen. As you can see, we have this nice effect around the camera here. It's trying to find my face, and let's try it. Now it's unlocked. It's super fast and very secure. You have some settings here. Let me show you at biometrics, face recognitions, fingerprints. For example, in face recognition, you have these settings: face unlock, stay unlock screen, fast recognitions, but you will reduce the security. Yeah, let's turn it off and let's see it how fast or slow it's with this. Yes, it almost doubles the time, but it's still super fast. Interesting with this black model, the back is not really black. In some cases you will feel some blue on it. I don't know in this moment if you have this feeling or if you can see it, but it's a metallic blue color, and when it's dark around or something like this, I don't know how to say it, the phone it's black. Or if you put a powerful light on it, if you put it under the light, you will see it black. But in most of the time you will have a mixed between black and metallic blue, dark blue, something like this. Very beautiful. Someone said, why this color? Because it's the best for me. I don't like shining shining colors. I don't want to uh, I don't want to say anything else. For me, this is the best color, black. And what can I say? It's the best smartphone on the market at this moment. And thanks for watching. Buy the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, not the Note 10. And thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks.